Okay, so I'm going to talk about this book. So this is the Trinity scale book. So this is from, where is it? 2015. So this is the updated version from the last time. Okay, so this book is book 1. So this is from initial to grade 5. Okay, so this is complete from Trinity. Okay, this is, by the way, it's Kevin's book. I borrowed it. Okay, so after the page and then your index, and then you will start with the initial. Okay, so Trinity offers you whether you can choose the minor from harmonic or melodic or natural, but then it's better to just choose one, right? Just teach them one at a time so they understand what it is. So for initial, it's better only to choose one. So for me, I only teach them the harmonic minor. So from the A minor, so I just go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just that one. And then the others I just explain, but they don't have to play it. You just know how it sounds and the rules of it. So you only have 2 scales for initials, so that is C major and A minor. Okay, so your C major is only 1 octave, and then you have only broken triad that is only 5-finger scale. So da 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 da. That's it. Only in your 5-finger scale position. And then when you go to grade 1, it's already a bit longer. So you have F and G major, and then D and E minor. Okay, so it's like the relative minor of F and G. Okay, so this is only one key signature. So you have B flat, and the other one is G sharp. So one key signature. So and then your broken triads. This is also still 1 octave, but this is already quite longer. So da 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 da. So I'm just, and then you go back. So that is the form. Okay. All right. And then the next one, you will have your C major contrary scale and your D contrary chromatic. So your contrary scale, so you know, like 1, and then you go back, and then with a D, 1 octave, and then go back. So they already start to do your contrary scale from C major and the chromatic scale. It's actually really good. So kids already start to understand, you know, like the mirror image of music. Okay, okay, and then when you go to grade 2, okay, but this is Kevin's book, so I got him stickers. Okay, so okay, anyway, so for the grade 2, so you have 2 flats already and 2 sharps. So with Trinity, everything goes cumulative, so one by one they go up and up. So it's actually really good, so they understand like the form of the music step by step. Okay, so the 2 flats, and this one is B flat major and D major, and then they're relative minors, the G and B minor. Okay, they go along, and then for the arpeggios, they don't do broken triads anymore, so just arpeggios. So from the B flat, just go back, and it's still separate hands, so yeah, it's kind of easy, but the scale you have to do all hands together already. Okay, and then okay, so the next one, the C major contrary, is still the same like grade 1, but it's already 2 octaves, so you have this range. Okay, so 4 octaves spread out. And then this one is your chromatic, but this one is not contrary, so they go similar motion. So from B flat going up and then down 2 octaves. So this is already all 2 octaves. Okay, and then we're going to go to the next grade. So this is grade 3. Okay, so grade 3 has 3 flats and 3 sharps. Okay, so it is from, okay, E flat major and A major, and their relative minor is from C and F sharp. Okay, so this one, hands together. Okay, but the arpeggios are still 1 by 1, so separate hands, also 2 octaves, it's still the same. And then when you go to the next one, the contrary scale is from E flat major. So it's actually from the same scale as the first one, the E flat major scale, but it's just contrary scale. And then for the chromatic scale, you're starting from F sharp. Okay, so this one is only from F sharp, and it's similar motion. Alright, let's go to the next one. So this is for grade 4. Okay, so grade 4 you have 4 flats and 4 sharps. Okay, so the scales are A flat and E major, and their relative minor F, and C sharp minor. Okay, so the next one after that, okay, this is still separate arpeggios, but the scales are together. And then you have this contrary motion from E, and chromatic scale similar motion from B, and chromatic scales contrary motion from A flat. Okay, so the one that is contrary is E major scale. So the E major contrary scale is actually from here, right? From your first scale. And then for your chromatic scale is on B. And then the contrary chromatic is starting from A flat. But it's still mirror image though, see? Okay, still mirror image, so it's still easy to understand. It's kind of like D, but starting on A flat. Okay, alright, I'm going to go to the next one. Alright, so this one is for your grade 5 scales. Okay, so grade 5 scales, you can see here it starts with flats, 5 flats, and 5 sharps. Okay, so your scales are D flat major and B major, and their relative minor, B flat minor, and G sharp minor. Okay, so this one, okay, so you're going to go hands together, both the scales and the arpeggios. Okay, so everything is already hands together, and then your G harmonic minor, you're going to have to do it contrary motion scale, and then the chromatic scale similar motion is from D flat, so D flat, so this one is similar motion, and then your chromatic contrary. Okay, so this one is actually still mirror image, so this is from C and E. Okay, so if you do like this, it's kind of the same like when you do your D, but you start on E. Okay, so right hand E and then right hand C, and then you just go along for 2 octaves. So it's kind of the same. And then there's an addition here for a diminished 7th starting on B. Okay, so your diminished chords from B. Okay, always remember that when you do diminished, everything is minor third difference. Minor third, minor third, minor third. Because like people always forget this. So always remember your formula and everything will, plays well. Okay, and then, okay, so everything is going together. But then here you have a legato or staccato. So they will ask you, your examiner will ask you to play legato or staccato for your scale. So for example, please do that diminished chord from diminished 7th from B, and then staccato, and then piano or forte. So they have this touch difference, and Trinity is starting actually from grade 2. I'm going to show you that they have this difference from grade 2, so you can see. See? Forte or piano. So what I like from Trinity is that they already teach you this from a young age, from a young early grade. See, forte or piano, and then I'm just going to show you the flip through. See, grade 3 also forte or piano to play forte or piano. So for example, you do G major. Oh, sorry. Let's do E major and then forte, and then do loudly, or A major softly. See? Okay, so they already teach this energy control from even the simplest things from the scales, because yeah, it's kind of necessary, Okay, and then for the grade 4, also see, forte and piano, and this one is actually the addition here, the forte piano for the arpeggios also. So not just the scales, but also your arpeggios. So for example, you do the E major, and then forte, sorry, and then or your A flat major arpeggio, but softly piano. See? And then they already have here for legato or staccato, but this one is actually only for the scales. So the arpeggios are only legato. See, actually everything is already laid out for you, and it's very systematic and yeah, cumulative. So it's really good for kids to understand the concept of the circle of fives, when your sharp go up one by one and your flats go up one by one. Okay, and this one also. So but the grade 5, you have legato or staccato for all except for one here. Only legato for your chromatic contrary on C and E. So your chromatic contrary is still legato, but the others are already both of them. So legato and staccato. So that's how you have to remember to train yourself on that. Okay, alright, so this is already the end of the book. So this is actually selections from the old books. See, everything is still there, and then this is the CD part. Yeah, and you can actually check it out on the website if you want to see more of Trinity. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.